welcome to a new episode of Project Purdey. To start this week, we'd like you to join us on a little road trip. We need to get some miles on Purdey, so we're off for a drive. Wanted to get some mileage on Purdey just to see if there was any teething problems, and there were. So I didn't film this, but we just spent I don't actually know how long it was, by the side of the road, because we're driving along. Chris was driving and she just cut out completely. Nothing. All the instruments went completely dead. Anyway, we've managed to find out the cause of that. Obviously we're home now. That was a broken earth wire, so we kind of bodged that together, so that's to put on the job list for in the week to fix properly. But apart from that, she drove really well. She's quite quick. She's really raring to go, and I don't think she's any noisier than Delilah, but we did try out the headsets, as you have seen, and yeah, altogether a worthwhile trip. Test runs are so important for many reasons. Obviously we had a slight problem yesterday where we had a frayed earth wire, which was obviously good to find that before we leave for Santana. We have another problem. We like making ourselves more work. So the handbrake in a Defender is here. Now, when I'm strapped in the seat, I can't get that off. That's about where I can get to, and it needs to go down all the way down there. So that's not ideal. So Jonathan had a great idea. Jonathan's full of great ideas. This is a disco handbrake, which sits completely differently. So what we're thinking is we need to change the handbrake and put it here. Also, interestingly, our handbrake does actually work at the moment, which for a Defender is pretty rare. So if the handbrake's here, it's right near my seat and I can use it. So adding to the job list this week, we're going to try fitting a disco handbrake. Old one out and the new cable about to be attached. So we fitted the disco handbrake. I'd say this comes into the life-changing category. That is so easy, right by your seat, perfect, love it. For anybody who's got a Defender, if you don't need your cubby box, fit one of these. Right, for us, because we don't have a cubby box, we've got the kit bricks bag, so we better make sure that that still fits in. Yeah, that sits there nicely, and I can still operate the handbrake. Perfect. We need some more metal for another section of instrument panel So I go up to our local metalworking shop to get some aluminium bent so that we can make that up. We're now on to the second dashboard. You saw me pick this bit of metal up yesterday. This is where it fits. And we've got to get some more equipment in. Now, some of this is for Santana and some of it we need to think about for Dakar as well. So the Terra Trip is universal. We need that for both rallies. So we're thinking that that kind of goes there. But I've also got to think about this, which we'll have for Dakar. That fits on a ram mount, so that can either go there or possibly there. We'll decide about that later. And then we've got the safety equipment, the Irritrack. Do you like my little boxes that mimic the size? So we're thinking that that's going to go up there because we both need to be able to access it. So more wiring, more things to fit. We're still going. Our lemon fragrance screen wash. Does it smell lemony?
No.
As you know, we've got a fake canvas back, which was made by the very talented people at Blue Lizard with images that came from Xmore Trim. Now, Xmore Trim have decided to join our adventure with some other product, and this is real canvas. So in this rather nice recycled cotton bag, we've got the first of our door cards. So this one's for the rear door. Oh, I think I've got it the right way up. So we're going to put that on so you can see the real stuff as opposed to the fake stuff. First door card fitted. Thank you, Xmore Trim. Bit of a Land Rover lineup waiting to come into the drive. Don't very often see Frida, our Freelander. And why are they waiting here? Because we need to get Priscilla into the hangar. So that we can take some bits off her to put onto Purdey. Now, that would be easy if she was working, but unfortunately her batteries kind of exploded. So she hasn't got any batteries, and we pulled the dash to bits to get some other bits for Purdey, so we've got to shove her in. Oh, so all coming off all right?
Yep.
I'll get the brackets off next.
Yeah, I'll take the steering damper off.
These gouges show why we have a steering guard, to protect when you're going over rocks. Make sure your steering doesn't get damaged. That just shows that it works.
Come on. It's certainly a damper.
Guess that's what it's supposed to do. The bottom one we're doing first.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll be using that in the washer. And I'll hold the boat and the plate. I can't see.
Got it?
Yeah, not for long, but on.
Yeah.
Try and get these side ones done back up.
Next we need to steal some diff guards. So we're taking the rear one off Lulu and the front one off Delilah. Obviously we'll need to put Delilah's back when we get back from the Sahara because she'll be going on Dam de Coeur and there tend to be quite big rocks on that rally. But at least in the meantime, Purdey's well protected for her adventure. We don't yet have diff guards specifically for Purdey. So if you're watching this and you do diff guards and they're yellow, please get in touch because we'd love to hear from you. This morning we're getting Purdey's tracking checked. Doing a quick kit check for our recovery gear ahead of Santana. Obviously we hope we never need to use it. Other jobs, we're putting extinguishers in. Obviously we hope we never need to use them either, but best to have them. And fitting the front Xmore Trim door cards. That's all the Xmore Trim canvas door cards fitted now. Thank you very much to the team at Xmore for providing us with those. Just continuing our kit check, and one of the things is this Morflate. This is we got from Matt Savage 4x4. It's a brilliant piece of kit. So basically what it allows you to do is to inflate and deflate all 4 tyres at the same time. Absolutely amazing. Minty seems to have decided that Purdey's seat is the most comfortable place in the world, which is great. I mean, it is a very comfy seat, but wasn't really supposed to be a cat bed. It's been raining overnight and Purdey's been out, so let's see if she leaks like a proper Land Rover. Oh yes, yep, that's on the passenger side. Bizarrely the driver's side actually seems quite dry. I might get away without getting a wet right foot. Well, looks like that's coming in up in that corner, just up here. Let's see if we can do anything about that. Yep, definite leak on the door as well. It is absolutely throwing it down with rain outside, and we've been trying to pack the car, but as you can see, she's absolutely soaking wet, and of course it's wet inside. So we weren't intending to bring her back into the workshop at the end of this week because we've got a lot of stuff to get in, but she's in because we need to dry her out and try and block, for want of a better word, some of the places where the water's coming in. So that's it for this week. Next week, of course, we're going to be starting our journey down to the bottom of Spain to get the ferry to Morocco. But we've still got stuff to do, more things to put in. So join us next week and stay with us for our Santana Trophy adventure. We hope you've liked this week's video. Give us a big thumbs up if you have, and we look forward to taking you with us on our trip to Morocco. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. See you then.